Everybody's dealt their cards, every single person's dealt their cards in this life, but it's just a matter about how they play them. Like the cards that I was dealt are pretty bad. Some of the cards that you were dealt are like pretty bad. But if you get past it, if you make it to the other side, there's something great waiting for you. There's a great life waiting for you. The best part about life is the ups and downs, and that's really what keeps me going. If life was just great every day, what would life be? It wouldn't be anything. It'd just be whatever. The ups and downs is what makes the highs even better, and the lows, that's that much more important. Sometimes just what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kid Software back now with another video, man. I'm in the beautiful island of Bali, baby. You feel me? I'm in the beautiful island of Bali, man. It's a beautiful morning, man. It's about like 6 o'clock in the morning. I decided to get up, got on my moped, drove down to the beach and just like trying to take this in, man. Like just get a little bit of meditation in and walk around. You know what I'm saying? See the nature, man. I saw this sunrise over here. Like that was really, really cool. Truthfully and honestly, man, I'm like living a dream right now. Yesterday felt super duper surreal. I was just so free. You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt free. Like even while being free, I still kind of wanted to be like, I don't know what to call it, like locked up a little bit. Because I feel like so many of us like try to like limit our perspective on life, try to limit the things we could do in life, or try to like think too hard about the things we should do or could do, or this or that. Like, and it's really just a matter of just letting things happen, And honestly, like when you get that stuff out of your mind of what things maybe should be or what things should be like for you, who you think you should be, and like start walking in like who you may be, who you might like, just like walking in like the humbleness to know like, dude, I don't have it together, dude. I really don't. Like I don't have this together. I'm not really that smart. I don't make the best decisions. God, just take the wheel of my life, you know what I'm saying? I really don't like to preach, but at the end of the day, man, it's just like every single time that I like live life kind of out of love and like positivity, and like don't like chase after things or try to force something that isn't there. Like it's always just better. Like every single day, like God teaches me something. God teaches me something brand new, and it's just like a blessing. That's like probably the biggest blessing. And all glory to God, brother. Like we're meant to live this life, and like I feel like go through like each and every emotion that like we're supposed to go through. Like I don't know how to describe it, but like we're supposed to go through things in life. We're supposed to go through ups. We're supposed to go through downs, and like that's why I have like this perspective of like saying like life is such a psychedelic trip, because in a psychedelic trip there's ups and downs, but it's all about like your perspective on life, like, and like maybe that sounds like a little druggy, like psychedelic trip, or like I'm a hippie or something like that. But dude, like honestly, like that changed my life. Like when I had my first psychedelic trip at like 17 years old, on LSD, like it kind of like made me see life the way I kind of see it today. Like like everything is possible. Like I put my mind to something, that I can truly do it. And I just felt like that was like the most crazy experience of my life. Just like kind of seeing the vision of my life, like traveling the world. Like all this was kind of before it happened, but there was a couple of things I didn't really realize about the trip that like maybe, and I did really realize this in the trip. I said like, everybody's dealt their cards. Every single person's dealt their cards in this life, but it's just a matter about how they play them. Like some of the cards that I was dealt are pretty bad. Some of the cards that you were dealt are like pretty bad. But if you get past it, if you make it to the other side, there's something great waiting for you. There's a great life waiting for you, and like that's why I just think like it's all about your perspective. Like when I look at certain things like different perspective, like no matter really what it is, like some of the darkest things in my life, when I changed my perspective on it, it kind of like made me have a more open heart, like saying like, yeah, like people don't do things to hurt you. People just only give you like kind of what they got, like they're hurt people too, and you can't expect people to be perfect just for you to live a perfect life. And what would be a perfect life? I think the best part about life is the ups and downs, and that's really what keeps me going. If life was just great every day, what would life be? It wouldn't be anything. It'd just be be whatever. Like, you know, the ups and downs is what makes the highs even better, and the lows, that's that much more important, you know. Sometimes just to like come and humble you and like teach you something. You always got to learn something, and I ask God every day, like, teach me something, you know. Praying that I walk in the destiny I have, or walk steps closer to destiny, which is kind of impossible because, you know, in God's plan, there's really no mistakes. There's no mistakes in life, and man, it's just it's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like, I'm definitely not a freaking God guru or anything like that, or anything. It's just kind of my belief. Like, this is like my testimony, bro. Like, the fact that I went from addicted to drugs 2 years ago, like running away from home and just living a really willful sin life, like just fornicating, all that stuff. Like, I'm not gonna say I don't do that stuff today. I'm not gonna say I don't seek to do some of that stuff today, but that's my journey with God. Certain things I don't actually believe, like, yet, and the thing is, like, I gotta learn my lesson on them. Like, I don't believe it yet, so, you know, I gotta learn something, you know, even more, because if I don't believe something, I gotta almost get shown why this is bad for me, or why I shouldn't do it, you know. And that's just how I am. I gotta get beat to figure it out. But yeah, brother, life is good. Life is always good, man. You're always super duper blessed to be in the positions that you're in, and like, there's somebody that always has it worse, man. 100%. I remember when I went on my first mission trip in Haiti. Like, yo, I saw those kids, their faces lighting up for like a piece of bread, and I was just like, dude, I was strung out, off of drugs or whatever, and like withdrawing and everything like that, and I was just like, dude, like, these guys are happy about a piece of bread, and me playing soccer with them in the dirt, you know. Like, this is kind of crazy, and so I know, like, even like my problems today compared to the problems that I used to have, like, they're luxury problems, you know. Like seriously, like, what real problems do I have in my life? Not really any. So I gotta walk in thankfulness and like forget about the past and walk into like the moment that I'm in right now and accept it and like say, like, man, this is beautiful, you know. And like, it's hard to accept life if you don't look at it ever. If you don't ever say, like, you're grateful for it, man. Like, grateful for the nature, grateful for the life that you're living, grateful for the journey that you're going through. I guess the like main point I'm trying to get to is that, like, the acceptance sometimes of like the situation, who you are, is like the key. Like, I don't know, I realized, like, okay, like, maybe I have a problem with drugs, maybe I have a problem with alcohol, I'm doing all this irrational stuff, I'm kind of insane, I'm kind of telling myself all the lies in the world to keep doing what I'm doing. This is a really hard life to live. I'm each and every day struggling to live. I don't know if I truly want to live, and you know, sometimes God just shows you other people like that are living a beautiful life, and then you just wonder how they're living it, or how they're just so happy, or whatever it is. And it's just like, because sometimes, like, the way that we live, it's like we can't see on the other side to the life that we live. Like, back when I was doing drugs, I said everybody smokes weed, like, everybody is on drugs, everybody drinks. Like, no, not everybody drinks. There's a life out there that you don't even know, you know. And it's like a miracle. It's like, it's truly a miracle, like today, like that, like, I'm sober, like a year and a half, a year and 7 months, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, at a certain point, I couldn't get an hour, like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't get off it. Like, I was drugs bitch, like, you feel me? Like, I was lost, and at the end of the day, I'm still lost. I'm lost every day, and that's like my daily surrender. So it's like, put God out of the equation. The one thing I do surrender to is the fact that I don't know anything, and I'm not very smart. Like, from how good is, like, my choices got me, how far has my choices got me. So if you don't believe in God or anything like that, like, which you don't need to, like, you definitely don't need to. Like, I get, I'm saying, like, a lot about God and everything like that, but like, it's just like kind of having a humbleness to understand that, like, you're gonna make mistakes, you're not gonna be perfect, and you're gonna, like, have lessons in life that are organized to make you who you're destined to be. Like, no thing in this life is made for you to have a bad life. It's all for you to grow, all for you to get stronger. And it's like, each and everything. There's no mistake in life. Like that's one key thing. I'm like, dude, like if something's happening like for like a reason, you know, and like that's the truth. I can't lie to myself. I can't lie to myself about my life. I can't lie to myself about my situation. You got to look for the truth and seek the truth. And I feel like some people, at least even myself too, like I didn't want to know the truth. I didn't want to know that my parents loved me and they didn't hate me. No, they loved me, dude. That's why they were trying to do all the things that they were doing, because they wanted to get me off drugs. They saw a better life for me that I didn't even see for myself, you know. And like that's oftentimes the case, you know. It's just so much stuff in life. Like it's sometimes hard to accept love. It's sometimes hard to accept the truth, but the truth like will set you free. It sounds super corny, but like that's the truth, man. It's like, dude, there's so much to this life, and miracles happen each and every day, you know. It's just a matter of staying on the path that you're on, staying and learning and being accepted and be humble, you know, and going and understanding like the fact that you're lost, and this is why I make videos. I make videos for the lost. I make videos for the people that just don't know where to go, don't know what to do, you know. Like so many of these people on Instagram are acting like life's so perfect and they don't understand. Just giving them the story picture version. Like I want to tell my truth. I want to tell the truth that how I got to live this life that is almost past my wildest dreams. Well, it is past my wildest dreams. I would have never dreamt this up. I would have never dreamt to be able to live like this, be so free, be able to be so abundant, and be able to have at least love in my heart today, you know, love in my heart to spread it, love, positivity in my heart to spread it, energy to spread it, you know. And this world really doesn't want you to do much of anything, and it's just like you will fall into the traps of the devil and keep going and keep having that empty feeling in your heart. Like today I don't feel empty, I feel full. I feel like life is great because it's like, dude, like I walked away from that bondage, bro. Like there's so much of that stuff I felt like, yo, this is setting me free, man. Like if I mess with this girl, it's gonna make me happy. Like no, it's not. Like there's nothing outside of yourself that's gonna like change who you are, like how you think of yourself. Like there's always a come down to everything. There's always a consequence to everything. Like I'm not gonna live for temporary moments of happiness today. I'm gonna live for full moments, like, you know what I'm saying, like moments that will last me forever. Like when I look on this beach, like I'll remember this day for forever. I'll remember all these moments for forever, and I'll have peace when I get away from this walk, when I get away from this meditation, when I get away from this reflection, and just like understand, like, yeah, like this is a beautiful life, you know, and have gratefulness that I'm alive today because another person didn't wake up today, you know. So it's just yeah.